We exist to tell nerds that Jesus loves them.
LTN is a nonprofit organization, and we exist to be the love of Jesus to nerds and nerd culture.
We go to Comic Cons, nerd conventions, and board game shows all over the country. We go to these places to love and serve our nerdy neighbors.
There's a big divide between the church and nerd culture. Nerds have a misconception a lot of times about the church, and church definitely has a misconception about who nerds are. As an organization, we want to be a bridge that can gap that and tell a different story to nerds about who Jesus is and what the church is and their role in society and in the world, to the church about who nerds are, what nerds love, why what they love matters, and how to love them better.
We engage nerd culture from a Christian perspective for the goal of loving nerds, and speaking their language and engaging their world, but also for the sake of educating the church on the value of nerd culture and why it's worth engaging, why it's worth understanding, why it's worth thinking about thoughtfully and critically and Christianly.
And that's what Love Thy Nerd does, is we focus on the simple phrase that Jesus loves you, nerd. And we say that unapologetically. And we can define a win by getting somebody not to balk at that.
So we are nerds, and we live in a culture of nerds. You're a nerd even though you don't realize it. Like, this is our world. And so either we engage that thoughtfully and Christianly, or we miss a huge opportunity to reach people and love people and point them to Jesus.